Hi guys, today we're going to be doing a Tabata workout. We're going to do 8 rounds of 4 minutes on. Before we do that, we're going to start with a warm-up, some dynamic stretches, and obviously after the workout, we'll finish with a cool down and some static stretches. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, we're just going to be marching on the spot. So just getting right knee right up, left hand up, just marching on the spot. Okay, so marching. Getting that blood flowing. Now if my kids walk in here, apologies for that. I'm just trying to work out in my living room here. So we're getting that knee right up, okay, the arm right up. Want to get that blood going from our lower peripheries right up to our upper limbs. That forces our heart to work harder, okay? Really get that blood pumping. We can progress to some jogging on the spot. So obviously if you've got a treadmill at home, if you've got a rowing machine like I've got here, any cardio at all, you can substitute this warm up for what you've got at home. But it is good to do a few of these dynamic warm-ups as well. Because it just really gets our limbs moving, our muscles really warmed up. We can go to some star jumps now. So if you don't like jumping, which I know a lot of you don't, we can simply just step to the side and it's a lot lower impact. So stepping to the side, the same thing, a star jump or a jumping jack, but without the impact, okay? So do whichever one you prefer. You can really feel that heart getting up now, getting a bit warmer. Good, progressing to curtsy lunges next. So curtsy lunges, just stepping back to the side with a knee bend. Back and to the side with a knee bend. From the side it looks like this, like that. So stepping to the side with a knee bend. So just continuing on with our curtsy lunges. Helps get our quads warm. Hammies warm, a little bit of calves in there, a little bit of glutes. You can put your hands on your hips if you want. Now, next one is opposite hand toe touches. So literally just kicking straight up with my right foot, touching with my left hand, just like so. So kicking up and touching. If you want to get up high, you can get up higher. So notice how my leg's nice and straight. Nice straight leg. If you find this too difficult, which I know a lot of people are very tight in the hamstrings, then simple just leg swings. So from the side, it looks like this. Just a simple leg swing. So we can do 5 on that side. We swap and do 5 on this side. Face this way. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go back and do 5 on the opposite side. Or you can do the touches, whichever one you prefer, okay? Just getting our hip flexors warmed up. Here comes my little girl now. While I'm filming a video here, got to keep everybody fit while I'm at home. Because the gym's closed, it's all closed, the gym. So Daddy's got to do a little bit of work from home. Is that okay? You gonna join in? All right, so let's do some lateral bum kicks. So from the side, it's like this, with a jogging motion. So just getting our hamstrings warm. You get them warm up, Lola? For those of you who haven't met my little girl, this is Lola. Say hello, Lola. She's a little bit shy. It's really hard to get anything done with the kids at home, but they've been sick for the last week. They only just come better in the last 2 days, so it gives me a chance to get back on board. And next one is mountain climbers. So we all know mountain climbers from the side, it looks like this. So that's a mountain climb. We can do them fast or we can do them slow. Okay, so mountain climbers, we'll keep doing that. You gonna do some, Lola? That's it, back and forth, 1 foot forward like this, other foot forward like that. Come on, jump with Dad. Good. So it should be nice and warm, the heart rate should be right up now. Okay, so got to do some dynamic stretches. So we'll do our scorpions on the front, like we normally do in gym class. So we're lying on the front, our arms are out, and my left leg going towards my right hand up there, like that, and then swapping, doing the opposite side. Babe, don't step on the cord, please. It'll break. It'll break. On the opposite side. Guys, I'm just filming a video here, so just Bailey, don't go near the board, please. So just keep swapping sides. So this one's getting all our lower back warm. Sides of our hips. You want to do it too? Yeah. I thought you guys were watching a movie. I put a movie on so I could get an hour by myself, and this is what happens. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll go flat onto our back, and we're just hugging our knees like this and just rocking back and forth. Rocking back and forth, Lola. Just the little rocks, back and forth. All right, then we'll put our arms out, we'll drop our knees to the side, drop. Like this, drop your knees to the side. All right, and then this way, knees to the side, just like so. Dropping your knees to the side. Getting our lower back nice and warmed up. And then we'll do our scorpions again from this way. So my right foot's going up towards my left hand there. Right foot towards left hand. Trying to maintain this elbow on the ground. And then it's dynamic, so we swap again. We'll just move out this way because the roller's in the way. And this foot up. Oh, I've got my speaker right in my hip here. Can't even bend. All right. Good, and swap again. Watch out, Lola. Watch out, please. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Bailey, watch out, please. I'm filming a video. Because I'm filming a video, Bailey. Okay? Bailey, watch out, please. Bailey, I told you to go watch TV, please. I'm filming a video. Come on. Everyone from the gym's watching. Everybody from the gym's watching, okay? Everyone's watching.
Yeah, I'll give you a clap.
They'll give you a clap. They'll probably think you're very annoying. All right, Bailey, hop off, come on. All right, go watch the movie, please. Go watch the movie. Sorry about that. Like I said, impossible to get anything done. All right, so let's just warm up our adductors a little bit. So 5-pointed star and just reaching down, right hand to left foot and reaching up, looking up towards that hand, and then the opposite way. So just stretching out more of our lower back and our adductors. And you might feel it in the back of your shoulders as well. We'll keep moving with it because it is dynamic. Just do 2 more. And that's it. All right, so let's get straight into the workout. We're going to start with Tabata, obviously, and we're going to do some glute side lifts first of all. So let's get the clock going. Now your glute side lifts, you've obviously got a few different levels. Probably the hardest level is probably that way, like that. All right, just with body weight. Obviously you can add bands and stuff like that to make it even harder again. The next level is probably like that or like that. And then probably the easiest one is probably like this. toes pointing towards you and kicking back on that angle there. Now, it's not about what level you do, it's about how good you do it. So just choose whatever level is comfortable for you. I'll probably go in between myself because I haven't done much for the last fortnight. All right, so we're gonna hit that Tabata clock. So we've got 20 seconds on, everyone ready to go? And go. So we've got Tabata 20 seconds of hip lifts here. So what I'm working here primarily is my glutes, okay? So my gluteus maximus here. All right, so I'm lifting that leg up as high as it'll go, really squeezing those glutes. So then obviously that's time. So we've got 10 seconds break for Tabata, as you know, and then we're gonna swap sides. So straight up again. 20 seconds is pretty quick. So obviously 8 rounds in each Tabata set. That's 4 on each side. Good. Coming all the way up, really squeezing those glutes. Should be burning now. Good. Swap around again, same thing. You can do it with your feet up like this if you want. So I've got my knee off the ground now, you can see that. And straight up and down, just like that. Lifting this leg all the way up. And this hand here, you want minimal pressure. So it's like one finger pressure here. It's more just a stabilizing force, or you don't have to have any hand there at all. All right, I find it can take a little bit of pressure off your knees though. So if you do get sore knees, it's probably a good idea to probably put your hand down there, especially anyone who has had knee injuries as well. Good. Otherwise, you can just have it up here if you want. Up to you. Make sure, if you are doing it on the ground, I'm going to turn this way. If you are doing this version, because I know a lot of you do that, like this, make sure my foot's like that. And I'm kicking up on that angle there versus that. All right, that one there will hit a lot more glutes than going straight up if you're doing a lying down one. So I'm really squeezing those glutes as hard as I can. It's about getting that mind muscle connection going. So, oh, I've got this in the way. Okay. So kicking back on that angle every single time. Really squeezing that glute maximus, glute medius. Going all the way up. Good. And I might do the challenging one this time. So that's the most challenging one. Coming all the way up, all the way down. So making like it's pretty much a star. Almost like a star jump. Good. And swap. Okay, so same thing again. Should be last round. Last round, 20 seconds. So by the end of this, you should find your glutes are burning, okay? We want burning glutes. I can really feel like kicking in. Good. Okay. All right. So next one we're going to do is just a glute bridge. Okay, so I'll just show you the technique for this one. So your feet are together like that. And what I'm doing is I'm really squeezing my glutes together and pushing up as high as I can for 20 seconds. Just like that. Okay? So let's start the clock. Tabata, clock starts now. 20 seconds on. Feet pressing together, nice and hard, and lifting up my bum. squeezing my glutes as hard as I can. I can keep my palms facing up, head just relaxing on the ground, just lifting up as high as I possibly can. Good, and relaxing. I'll do it from this way as well, so you can see what it looks like. So lifting all the way up. You can go a more narrow grip, or you can go a very wide grip, up to you. It's personal preference, or you can go in between grip. It's your call. I'll go back to our normal position. Good, and straight up. Good. Oh. So I was originally going to do these workouts live according to the mind-body schedule, which we've all been following. However, I've changed internet providers and still my internet's quite slow, and I've been told just because it's the unprecedented demand on the internet at the moment with everybody streaming. Otherwise, my internet up until the closure of the gym has been fine here at home. But it doesn't matter, I can just film it and upload it at my own pace and give you guys some ideas of what to do. I suppose the advantage of the live streaming is that I can get comments and chat to you guys as you're doing it. In saying that, feel free to give me a call anytime and I'll answer any questions that you've got about any of the workouts if you get stuck or anything else. Good. But yeah, it's been a pretty crazy week. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. None of us have. Probably, the closure of so many businesses. And now, we're approaching a stage 3 lockdown, stage 4 lockdown, possibly even. Which means we can't really go anywhere. So we're gonna have to get used to working out at home, I think, for a little while. It could last a couple of weeks. My feeling is going to last closer to 6 months. Hopefully not, but that's my feeling. I'm not sure where that leaves the gym. Everything's still up in the air at the moment, so the good news is we can work out at home. We can have very effective workouts at home. Obviously, you can't get the exact same intensity as working at holistic health and fitness like we have up until now. All those machines do come in very handy towards creating intensity. Yeah. The next exercise we're going to move into, grab a drink if you want it quickly, is we're going to move into squats. So obviously 3 leg exercises in a row, really get your legs burning here. We can do anything. We can do a normal squat, all right, just like so. We can do a weighted squat if you've got some weights. My daughter was here, I'd grab her, but she's gone running out again. You can do jump squats, whatever you want, okay? So I'll show you a few different combos. So let's just start with normal squats. So your normal squats, feet shoulder width apart. Our knees don't really want to go too much over our toes. They can be in alignment with our toes. Slightly over is okay. And all we're doing is just sitting down to a chair. All right, so look at that technique. All I'm doing is just basically sitting down to that chair, looking straight ahead. If you do a normal squat right, you can really feel your quads and glutes working, okay? So another way to do it, you can put your hands out here, just squatting all the way down, all the way up. So I'm going all the way down, legs are parallel to the ground if possible, and then squeeze my glutes and quads on the way up and back down again, just like so. All right. If we want to make a standard squat harder, all right, there's a few different ways we can make just a standard squat harder. One of those ways is we can put our hands over our head, okay? So if I do the same exercise again, with my hands up here, squat straight down, it's a lot harder. One, because the blood's got to go from my hands to my feet, making the exercise harder. And two, because I'm forced to really squeeze those glutes on the way up to maintain that posture of my hands. The other way is what we call a 3/4 lockout. Okay, so that means that we don't go all the way up, only 3/4 of the way up. So it looks like this. So all the way down and just 3/4 up. All the way down, 3/4 up. All the way down, 3/4 up. It's all good, dear. It's all good. So notice how I'm going 3/4 of the way up. It's not all the way. Good. We can go jump squats if you want to. So jump squats, probably not so good with people with injuries in their knees, but it's just, notice how I'm not thumping the ground like that. It's just a soft landing. Jumping up and a soft landing. You should really feel that in your quads now. Good. Obviously the other one was the weighted one. Like I said, I haven't got any weights on me. You know, anything you've got. So a weighted squat. If you are going to put an object out in front of you like this, then make sure that your back is nice and straight. So got a nice neutral spine every single time. Good. So really get those legs burning. Should be feeling that burn now. Good. If you've got really bad knees, I should have suggested before, one of the things you can do is a skier squat, okay? So just holding here for the time, okay? I'm going to slip here, but basically right angles here. While we're here, we can do some wall angels. So slide our arms all the way up the wall, all the way back down. If you've got an object, you can lift it above your head. All right, so that one's better if you've got sore knees. I should have said that at the start. Good, that's our squats anyway done. All right, so grab a drink if you want it. Okay, next one is going to be some push-ups. Okay, so I'm going to start that. So push-ups, I'll suggest it before we begin. Obviously there's different levels of push-ups. You can do them with your feet on the wall, hands on the ground. You can do just your standard push-up on here. That's just your standard push-up, hands directly under your shoulders. And we're looking straight down and hip body nice and straight, pushing straight up and straight back down again. If you've got something like a couch or a higher ledge, I don't know if you can see that ledge there, that's a lot easier at that height. You know, you can do this style of push-up on here, like that. So that's not as intense. And I mean, to make it easier again, you can even do push-ups against the wall if you want. So straight down and straight up against the wall. You can do it one arm if you want to, like that, against the wall, make it a bit more challenging. And then swap arms, however way you want. So we'll start that clock We're gonna do 20 seconds of push-ups now. Trying to breathe out the way up with your push-up. Good. So you're just doing as many push-ups as you can in that time. You could do 20 push-ups in 20 seconds if you wanted to, but it's not about the speed. It's about your technique. So, I mean, I can just punch them out. I punch them out, punch them out, punch them out. Is that better than slow? No, not necessarily. Okay, so it's about having good technique. The most important thing is as long as you're feeling that burn, okay? You're feeling that burn through your chest, shoulders, triceps. These are the 3 primary muscles push-ups target. I'll just demo it to you on your knees. So just like that, if you are doing it on your knees, the body's nice and straight. You do not want to see this. That is wrong, okay? Want your body nice and straight, going down and up just like that. Good. We'll rest there. We'll get straight back into it in 3 seconds time. Tabata is very quick. Okay. Just going to check that camera is still recording. It hasn't cut off. Good. Straight back into it. Nice. Like I said, if you guys have got any questions on any of this, then please comment on the Facebook page, which I'll post these on. We'll do some down here. So you can see I'm getting my chest right down there every time. You should be absolutely burning now through the chest, shoulders and arms, okay? Absolutely burning. Good, we'll go this way. Notice also how my head's down. I'm not trying to look up like that. My head's down, my core's tucked in, right down and right up. So it's all technique, okay? We always want to have good technique. I'm not sure what round we're up to. Last round, we'll go back this way, round 8. I think that's it. Well done. Good work. Grab a drink if you want it. You think I would have got a drink before I started? Completely forgot. Completely forgot. All right. Actually, I'll quickly just grab a drink. Give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. It's boiling in here. It's boiling here. I didn't want to use a fan because you won't be able to hear me with the microphone. All right. I should have had that drink before because just realized we've got abs next. So, all right. So what we're going to do next is some chinnies. All right, so chinnies, there's lots of different ways you can do it. All right, you can do it this way. It's probably the hardest one. Then this way is probably the intermediate one. Like that, sitting up and bringing one knee up to your chest. And if you've got any lower back issues at all, or you're a beginner, then just dead ants. So dead ants, got my right knee up. I'll move down a little bit. I've got my right knee up and my right arm up, my left one down. And all I do is I swap like that. Okay, so swapping like that. I'll show you more about that. I'm going to go with the intermediate one, I think, because I've been doing too much gardening and my lower back is way too sore. I'll try the hardest one. Hang on a sec, let's start that again. Tabata, and go. Oh, yeah, my back can take a little bit. So we'll go like this. So this is your advanced chinny. And this one actually works your lower abdominals, your upper abdominals, your obliques, which are the side abdominals, and your core. That's that one, okay? I'll show you the intermediate one again. Like I said, you should be doing whichever one you can. Okay, so the intermediate one is exactly the same thing. Flatten your back, bring one knee up to your chest and sitting all the way up. The only difference being that my feet and my upper body remain on the ground until I lift up. Good. And now the next one is our dead ants. So there's 3 different ways you can do this. The most basic way is just like that. So my right arm, right leg go straight to the floor. If that's a little bit too easy, I lift my head and shoulders off the ground, but my feet are still going to the floor. If that's still too easy, my feet stay off the floor and my head and shoulders stay off the floor. So there's like 3 different levels in your dead ant as well. So yeah. Good, I'll go back to this one. Notice how my fingertips are just on my ears. So I'm not doing this, pulling my head up, right? Just on my ears, just like that. Good. I can actually feel like my back a little bit, so I'm going to drop back to the intermediate one. Been in the garden for like the last 3 days. Good.